So for the past week and a half, I've been kind of worried about what I was going to do for this video because I hadn't had a really good dream in a while. But then last night I had a great one. So instead of the dream where I fought Voldemort 3 times like a boss battle, or the dream where Misha Collins, Michael Bublé, and Jensen Ackles were all aliens who were siphoning humans' ear goop to fuel something or other, I get to tell you about this dream, which I remember in more detail. So this dream kind of built off the concept that Dan and Phil were doing a second American tour with all the states that they missed, including mine. However, something went wrong at some point, so instead of one particular part of the show, they needed a female to come and play the part of Girl Dan, which, apart from being absolutely tiny in comparison to these two, I think I could pull it off pretty well. The dream properly began when The Amazing Tour Is Not on Fire actually came to my university to do a performance. And I've been going to my university for about a year and a half, so I know it fairly well, but not like really, really well, like I know all the back pathways and stuff, because I don't. So this dream was a little bit of a nightmare because, first off, we were doing the performance when I had 1 day of preparation and didn't really have everything memorized yet. And then secondly, I got lost. I couldn't find the dressing room where we were supposed to be waiting, so in an attempt to try and find it, I was wandering all over, even though I knew I was like nowhere near the dressing room. And I ended up wandering into the basketball gym and like having to weave between players trying to find the door to get out. And I was going up and down these stairs in like the exact same hallway just trying to find the right dressing room. And I couldn't find it anywhere. Finally, once I found it, I couldn't find my script. And I kind of needed my script because, you know, I had only had 1 day of trying to memorize it and I had quite a few things to say and couldn't remember half of them. So I was going to try and memorize the other half in the dressing room, but my script was gone. So then I went on this panicked rampage through all the stuff that Phil, Dan, and me had crammed into the dressing room as like a preparation thing, and I like overturned everything looking for my script. And guess where it was? Right where I left it in my backpack, except it was hiding in this thing. So I pull it out and frantically start trying to rememorize the half of my lines that I just didn't know or had forgotten. And I am like totally panicking and freaking out because I don't really know what I'm doing. And then we get the announcement that it's time to go on, and I was freaking out. So we walk from the dressing room to the backstage area and it's really dark and there are people cheering, and I'm wearing like generic all black with my hair parted here and combed over so that I get this look of having a fringe, but the all black had to look like it was Dan's clothing, so it was all way too long on me. So I'm just like swimming in this gigantic t-shirt, and I only have to be on the stage for a short little time, so while they're out performing their stage show, I am sitting backstage still frantically trying to memorize my lines with my script that's covered in like this navy blue marking of me trying to remember things. So then I get out on stage and I kind of do my piece, and it actually goes really well, which I was really excited about afterwards. And then I just got to like hide backstage for the rest of the time and try and keep memorizing it for the next time that we have to perform. And before I know it, I am out in the parking lot of my university and being congratulated by friends and family who had all come to see the show. And then quickly after that, the 3 of us got back on the tour bus and started to drive away, and everything was okay, and I had my lines memorized, so I no longer had to freak out. And as we were driving away from my university, I gave it kind of this poignant look, and the crowd in the parking lot just kind of dispersed, and we started the drive to the next place. Probably lucky for me, that was when I woke up. I guess if there was a moral to this story, it's memorize your lines before you go on stage. I hope you guys found this video somewhat amusing, and this week's song stuck in my head is When the Day Met the Night by Panic at the Disco. Honestly, the first time I heard that song, I didn't believe it was Panic at the Disco because it was so cute. I hope you guys all have a great day, week, month, year, all that stuff, and I will see you later, dreamers.